the virtual tour of Herbert Morrison Primary School. I'm the head teacher, Mrs. Peake, and I'm going to walk through the school with you and show you as much as I can within 10 minutes. Right, so let me turn the camera around and show you the school.
So here we have the outdoor learning area, which is shared between reception and nursery. And the rain has just started coming down. How exciting. Over here we have the playground. We have a very large playground for the children to enjoy, and reception children not only have the shared learning area, they also enjoy time in the main area with the other children. Children are learning inside and outside on a daily basis, and we find much of the maths and English that they do outside, they think they're playing, we know they're learning. Let's have a look around the main playground so you can see how vast it is. We've got some climbing frames and we have a multi-use games area, as well as at the other end I'll show you the gardens very shortly. Let's have a look inside some of the classrooms, starting with nursery class. And in reception class, you'll note how focused the children are. Both the nursery and the reception class have a teacher as well as a qualified nursery nurse, and they also share a teaching assistant to stretch and challenge those more able children, but also to provide support where needed. All other classes have a teacher and also a teaching assistant. So here we have the main spine of the school, starting down this end with the early years and Key Stage 1, and we'll walk up to the end of the school where we have Key Stage 2. So each class is given an animal name, and here we have Year 1, which is Toucan's class, and they will go on to be Year 2 Toucan class, and so forth. We have worked very hard and we're very proud of our many accreditations. These include the Inclusion Quality Mark, of which we are a Centre of Excellence, and the National Association for Able Children in Education, which shows how we stretch and challenge those more able children. Following our Ofsted inspection, we are an outstanding school in all areas, and within that is our outstanding behaviour, which is why as soon as you can come into the school, I highly recommend that you do. We follow a good to be green behaviour system where children are green and rewarded for their good behaviour. We have many incentives, including stamps on your hand at the end of the day, stickers at the end of the week, and a special celebratory event at the end of the term if your child has managed to stay green for the whole term. We have trophies and awards on a weekly basis to motivate and support children with their excellent behaviour. So let's walk up the corridor and see what we can see in Key Stage 2. There we can see the entrance to the school library, and let's have a peek inside Year 3. Working very hard. Back to work please, Year 3. Thank you. Let's sneak along to Year 6, and I can see that it's the reading session at the moment. All the children are very focused and absolutely love reading at Herbert Morrison. The children run the library and recommend books to each other. We have learning ambassadors for many different curriculum areas within the school. What do you do for your homework?
Well, we do reading and we have to try at least read 4 times a week. And if you read more than 4 times, it's even better for your imagination, for when you're working in class and for your English work.
Every week your teacher sets you 30 spellings to do and practice so that you'll be prepared for your spelling test on Friday. You should be able to practice these every day after school, or at least try to.
Maths is a real strength of the school, with over 80% of the children telling us that it is in fact their favourite subject. They can also do lots of maths homework using an online platform called Sumdog. The music curriculum is delivered by specialist music teachers through the In Harmony programme. In the early years and Key Stage 1, children are taught through rhythm and dance and notation, and in Year 2 they choose which instrument they are most drawn to. So they would then start lessons on that instrument. They choose between a violin, a viola, a ukulele or a cello. In year 3, they join their class orchestra, and there's lots of after-school opportunities as well. They play in school at special events, in assembly, at local events such as the Royal Festival Hall up at the South Bank, and it is very impressive to see how far they come. If children continue to opt into the programme in years 5 and 6, they will leave with a qualification, which is very useful for secondary school applications. Here they are putting away some of their instruments after a very busy lesson. Children enjoy a range of sporting activities at Herbert Morrison, both in school and out of school. Out of school, children in Key Stage 2 attend the Ben Hollyoake Learning Centre, where they play cricket at the Oval Cricket Ground on a weekly basis. In school, we have specialist teachers also teaching the curriculum. Parents and carers are invited into the school on a regular basis. Once a term, we invite you in to work alongside your child in their class to see them learning and take part in some of the activities. Of course, you're also invited in to class assemblies and special events such as sports days. Unfortunately, this is not possible at the moment with the COVID restrictions, but as soon as we can have you back in, we will. And so we reach the end of our tour, and as I promised, I was going to show you the gardens at the other end of the school. And we will just walk back through the playground to have a look at the vast outside area, which we do make the most of. A lot of our learning takes place outside. And children are often growing lots of different things, such as 12 different types of tomatoes. They will grow herbs and they will use them in their cooking, in their science lessons and so forth. It's a wonderful place to be, and you will notice as you manage to walk through the school, albeit virtually, how often the children are smiling and how happy they are to be at school. The happier they are, the more learning they'll be able to do. We really do look after the children's well-being at Herbert Morrison. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to meeting you in person at some point. If you do have any more questions, please feel free to call the school and I would be happy to speak with you. Otherwise, please stay tuned at the end of the video and I will be answering some frequently asked questions. Have a look at our website, particularly the occasions part of the website where you'll see lots of school events, or do follow us on Twitter where you can see what the school is like on a day-to-day basis. I'm going to leave you with a lovely video made by a Year 4 child. Thank you for your time.
I too. Catch it. Spin it. Kill it.
We are positioned equidistant between Stockwell Tube Station and Vauxhall Tube Station. Our school day starts at 9 in the morning and finishes at 3:30 in the afternoon. We have a free breakfast club which is open to all pupils starting at 8:30 in the morning, and a whole range of after school clubs. Please have a look at the website for more details. They do change depending on what the children require and what they ask for. We do have pottery and taekwondo and yoga, which is very popular with the children. And the criteria for admission mainly on the distance from the school. So if you live very close to the school, you have a high chance of getting in. You apply through Lambeth. We have, however, had children admitted to the school from as far as Streatham. So if you do feel that this is the right school for you, I would highly recommend that you do put us down as your first choice. If you're looking through the school for an in-year application, please feel free to contact and we'll be able to advise you further. But again, you do apply through Lambeth. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to leave you with this wonderful smile and a little song. Please feel free to contact us.
show.